Now it's time for baking with Mother. Today we are baking chocolate cupcakes.
Hello and welcome to today's video where we are making chocolate cupcakes. So to start with, we're going to make the actual cupcake itself. So you've seen all the ingredients and the equipment that you will need. So we start by putting our flour, cocoa powder, sugar, baking powder and butter into our freestanding mixer. We then will have that mix until it has got a sandy consistency. So that has now been beaten up and it now has a nice sandy consistency. So put that back. And then we're going to, in our jar, we're going to take our milk, our egg, we're going to put those together. And then we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Swish just to get all the vanilla in the washing up or on the floor. So we're going to give this a good whisk, make sure that egg is all beaten up. Once that's all beaten up, we're going to add half of it to our mixture. So I can see there we're on about just under 200 mils. So I'm going to pour half in. It doesn't have to be exact, it can just be a rough half. And then we're going to beat this slowly and then turn it up high in order to get any lumps out. Okay, so that has been beaten and there are no lumps in it. You can now see you have a lovely mixture, and I have to say the smell is lovely at the moment. So we put that back, and then what we're going to do is we're going to very slowly add the remaining liquid. We'll just pour that in a little bit, little by little, a little bit. That mix. A bit more. And keep going like this until it's all gone. You ought to be adding. That's all in there now. We will just mix that faster. So I think that's just about done now. So we can double check it's all done. Scrape it all off any beaters. Scrape it off the sides. And if need be, give it another quick whiz. sure to get it all off. You want it all. Take that out now. That's done. So that is all mixed now. So I'm just going to scrape any off there, get rid of that. And then there we have our lovely mixture all ready. We take our mixture, we can just give it one more scrape round the sides just to make sure it's all together. Put that there. We're going to get our cupcake cases. I'm in a variety of colours today, you don't have to. And then we're just going to evenly distribute this between all 12. So I've got my trusty ice cream scoop to make it easier. So again, we're going to evenly distribute this between them all. So once you've divided your mixture evenly between all 12 cases, you can then pop them in the oven for 20 minutes at 170 degrees centigrade. Alexa, start a 20-minute timer.
20 minutes, starting now.
You know they're
While
done.
you're waiting, you could listen to today's news headlines. Just ask, what's the
We'll
news?
ignore her. You'll know they're done when the skewer stuck in the middle comes out clean. Okay, we'll be back when they're done.
Today we are making cupcake frosting.
Okay, so here we are with part 2 of chocolate cupcakes. So now we're going to make the chocolate frosting. So we have all our ingredients. So we're going to beat the icing sugar, the butter and the cocoa powder together in the mixer. So we've got the butter in, cocoa powder in, and the icing sugar. So we're going to beat that together. Okay, so that's mixed now and it still looks very dry, so don't worry if it looks just like still like powder, that's no problem. So now we're going to, on a slow speed, add the milk a few drops at a time. Mixing, we're going to now turn it up to high speed, so I will be back. Okay, so that's now had 5 minutes being beaten. So it's lovely and soft and fluffy. The longer you beat it, the lighter and fluffier it will become. So we just scrape anything off the beaters, we don't want to lose any. I'm probably going to have far too much frosting, I would have thought, with these amounts, with only 12 cakes to ice. But so just make sure to scrape anything away from the sides, Give it one final mix until when you're happy with it. We get rid of those washing up. So we take our piping bag. I find if you have a cup, you can put the piping bag in, put it over the edge, and then you'll have an easier hole to put your frosting into. So we're just going to take some of the frosting and put it in. You can use the edge of the cup to scrape off the spatula. And there we go, just putting our frosting in, and then we will add more when we need it in a minute. So we'll just bring the bag up and around, put the cup there for later. You can also do it by hand, which is just where you hold it rather than the cup, and then you just put the spatula in and again scrape off using your hand to take the frosting off. You can give it a shake to get it down. It's quite firm, so you can lay it down so you've got two hands to scrape any more out. I will try and get it all in, I think. Some more. And then we've got another bit. I think that might be all. One last little bit there. Okay, so now we've got our frosting in our bag. Shake it down. I find it's great to twist the bag. It does stop it coming out the top somewhat. So we take our cupcake. I'm going to do this here so you can see, and I just go round the outside and then going inside. So just frost your cupcake. And then today, just because why not, I've got some little chocolate hearts to go on the top as well. I'm just going to get those out. So I'm going to have a white chocolate heart, and then we're going to have a milk chocolate heart. And there you have it. And then you just repeat that for all of them. And there we have 12 delicious chocolate cupcakes, frosted and decorated, and ready to be given away to somebody today. So if you would like these, please get in contact. I will see you next week. Thank you for watching.
And there we have it. Thank you for watching this video, if indeed you still are. I hope it was useful. If you enjoyed this video, please drop us a like and subscribe. Check back soon for our next video, and if you have any suggestions, please pop them in the comments or email me directly on bakingwithmother@gmail.com.